Good morning, my beautiful friends. It's a bins day. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for clicking on this video and spending some time with me. We're gonna have a great time. I'm going to take you to the Goodwill Outlet Bins here where I live in Northern California. It's $3.49 per pound. I usually fill up a huge cart and weigh it. I'm not staying all day today. I'm just gonna do a few hours. I just stopped at Starbucks for my matcha latte. Matcha's like a green tea. So this is my favorite drink. It's a venti matcha latte with oat milk. I'm off coffee. I don't recommend it unless you desperately have to do it like I did. Hey friends, I am interrupting your video just to appreciate a few viewers who have used the link Buy Me a Coffee to support me and send me a matcha. But the best part of this site, Buy Me a Coffee, there's a link in my description, is you can leave a little message. And I'll be honest, I'm having sort of a crummy reselling day. I don't know if this ever happens to you, but it's like, I'll be going along feeling good about myself, meeting my goals, selling things, and then I'll have a day where it's like I got one return, one lost package in the mail. It shows tracking, but it's somehow stopped tracking. Just one of those days where I'm like, wow, this is not an easy reselling day. I'm feeling kind of crummy about things. And then I come on Buy Me a Coffee, and I have this sweet note from Christine saying how fun it is to get to know me and how much she appreciates all that she's learned. And this one from Cheryl. And I just am appreciating it, and it's helping turn my day around. Like this one's from Tracy, and she said, I absolutely love your videos. I hope God blesses you with abundance. There's this one from Aurora who says, if I'm feeling a little low, I'll play your videos and get immediately inspired. Your positive attitude and unapologetic dedication to being the real you brightens my day, especially the bloopers. And it's like, it's really brightening my day, so just huge appreciation for all your support. Let's get a decent cart. Let me get this big one. Alright, no one's been to this bin yet. I get to be the first. Let's see, a little Lululemon sports bra. Those still do good for me, like a regular Lululemon tank. It's a Soma robe, which is great. I would want to find the belt, or maybe I can just find a belt. A little vintage number. Jones, New York. I have extremely rare pick. Oh, this is a vintage Yellow Bean with a corduroy collar. That's good. Women's, though. So I will use the keywords like barn coat. I usually sell around $50. I think the men's might do better, though. I don't know that I found a woman's. Please be Eileen West, my favorite. It's gonna be a good day. I love a good start. Good morning, welcome to the Goodwill Outlet Bins. I'm so happy to see you here. It's kind of a busy day in here, much busier than it was. It doesn't look busy right now as I'm scanning, but once everybody comes back in for the rotations. What on earth is this? Someone made this with little birdies. This is like cork. I don't know if that's like fantastic or hideous. Like, anyway, no one's asking my excellent opinion. Let's do our outfit of the day. I've got, I don't know the brand on these jeans. I got them here. I don't even think they're anything, but when they have buttons on the front like this, it's called like a sailor front, which I really like. And this is an embroidered tee, and it's by the brand Kate, C-A-I-T-E. It's a brand that's sometimes carried in Anthropology. I'm struggling a little bit because this t-shirt is very long. Like, it's a tunic, comes down like mid-thigh. So I'm trying to like tuck it in or under or something, that I'm not achieving the look I want to achieve here. But anyway, I'm at the bins, so it really doesn't matter. Although, if I'm honest with you, this is like my social life. This is where I see my friends. I'm at home, either seeing clients or working on my eBay business in the garage. It's a very solo situation, so this is me like going out into the world. It's been a decent morning so far. Nothing crazy, but some good stuff, some free people, some stuff made out of linen. So I'll be sharing all that with you. For right now, I think I'll just choose a bin and kind of dig through more, because when I go through in the morning, it's kind of a quick situation. I just pulled this out, which is super cute, little free people. I think it's free people. Yeah, look how cute. Tie-dye, oversized, lightweight little tunic. I'm all over it. Friends, welcome back to my home, to my living room, where we get to spend some time together today. Yay! I have a huge bins haul for you. I'm telling you, this day was the most epic turnaround day I've ever had at the bins. Like, the bins is hit and miss. If you pop in for an hour or two, you have really no idea what the bins is like. You really have to spend days there, multiple days, multiple times to get the true bins experience. I almost left because the morning was pretty good. I'm like, oh good, feeling optimistic. Then round after round, I was coming out with 0 items. I'm like, I'm just gonna go home. This is a waste of my time. But I ended up staying, and boy, did it turn around. I have some brand new brands for you. I've been reselling 14 years. I still get excited and love learning new brands. I've got some vintage. I have some bread and butter brands that anybody can find and resell in any kind of thrift store. So let's jump in. I'm so glad you're here. Please hit that thumbs up. This is a Free People top. This is one of my favorite brands to sell. Here's the little bar that says Free People, and this one is a size large, so that's always good. And it's a tunic top, kind of a tie-dye, V-neck, asymmetrical hem, ivory tunic top. I haven't seen that one before, so that's exciting. This might be a keeper for me because it's pure jill, but it's a size small. Pure jill embroidered cap sleeve top. Look at this. This looks new to me. Bright white and then a heavy embroidery neckline. Now, I don't need another t-shirt. Maybe one of you really needs it. That's a great piece. This is a basic. It's Everlane. I really like selling the brand Everlane. They make men's and women's. They're all eco-friendly, organic, fair trade, kind of minimalist pieces. This is a size medium linen t-shirt in an olive green scoop neck. I'll probably just get like $15 for this. So I'll probably list it for $17.99 with best offer. Maybe I'll send out offers and hope to get around $15. Now, I would like to make more than $15 on items, but what I've learned over the years is I make a lot of $15, $20 sales. My store has a lot of action, a lot of shipping, and a lot of interaction on the store. I think the eBay algorithm loves that, loves to see you busy on their app. And then that allows me to make a lot of the bigger dollar sales that come in. So in my opinion, you kind of need both. This isn't a great brand to know, hard to say. I believe it's Goodwill Outlet. It's S-J-O-D-E-N. Here's the tag. This is a very good art to wear, artsy, art teacher brand. This is a tee, but it's got a really good print and colors. Okay, this is a tip for newer resellers. I believe I have several of these in here today. This is a sweater, a classic fisherman's sweater. This one looks very vintage to me. And it says hand knit pure wool, made in Ireland. Whenever you see these made in Ireland, made in Scotland, pure new wool things, they're usually worth picking up even with a little flaws. That's a heavyweight turtleneck. Authentic, baby. That's an authentic sweater. Here is a Free People piece that somebody nicely threw me when I was having such a bad time in the morning, just not finding a lot. With a free size medium. Free People medium. This is their waffle thermal knit. I put that in my description. What is the front and what is the back? This must be the front because there's a kangaroo pocket there. oversized dolman sleeve, really wide across the chest, and nice white color. This brand I love, and I found, I believe, 2 pairs of these, so I'll probably lot them up. XCVI Wearables. This is what it looks like. Another artsy Lagan looky brand. I find a lot of this stuff. I think it's living in Northern California. I think there is a lot of bohemian, artsy type people where I live here. I live in Sonoma County, California. Size small. And these are a pair of shorts. I usually find the pants, they have some tie details. Usually they've got some gathered ruching details. There's another pair in there. Okay, this is one of my absolute favorite finds of the day. I mean, Alright, this is one of my favorite things I've found today. Maybe found in a long time. This is a genuine vintage boho hippie dress. It has flaws. This is Madras. This kind of patchwork print, and it's got this balloon sleeve. It's got issues, but I know someone's still gonna want that. I've sold a lot of stuff like this. So I'm gonna pick up these Lululemon because they are a flare leg. You see that? They're like a big wide flare leg. I'm not picking up the skinny leggings for resale anymore. These are a size 8. They're not the newest because the newest is a square inside. Instead of that circle, it's a square now. But these are a great style. I pick up the leggings just to bring in. I have a big pile that I'm going to bring into their trade-in program. All right, friends, I'm taking a little moment of rest outside. I had a pretty good morning, like I said, but the last few rounds have been pretty bad. Like I'm getting one item or something, so I don't even have a lot to sort. So I'm sort of bored in there. Like, okay, I went through the bins extra, thoroughly, and I'm like, I'm not finding anything. It's a waste of time. I might as well sit out here. So I think what I'm going to do is do this next round at 12 o'clock. If it's an amazing round and I think things might be turning around, maybe I'll stay longer, but if it's like these last 3 bad rounds, I'm just gonna go home. We're trying to figure out, like, why is it some days are so much better than others? Are they pulling the inventory from somewhere else? Sometimes I can tell, like last time I was here, a ton of jeans with the Goodwill colored tabs on them. So I know, oh, Goodwill dumped a bunch of their jeans, great. I'm not seeing that today, but I'm not seeing raw donations, bags of stuff that someone dropped off at the Goodwill for a donation that never makes it to the stores. I just can't figure out why some days are so much better than others. What are they doing differently behind the scenes? But it makes it a little bit rough on our end. Everyone's like, oh, this is bad. So sometimes it's bad and it makes you want to stay because it's like, oh, maybe it'll get better. Maybe the next round will be better. And sometimes you want to go because you're like, hey, it's bad. So I think we'll stay till 12. I might come back tomorrow. So I could do that. Just cut my losses, come back tomorrow. I have an IKEA bag full of stuff. Not a lot by any means, but enough for a nice haul for us. And I got to get out of my house and be social, which is always good. I have some good things to show you. I mean, come on. This looks really dirty, but I have no problem with white dirty items. Please check out my video on the channel about soaking things in OxiClean. I take you step by step. This is a Lululemon crop top with a built-in bra. This stuff still sells great for me. I'll probably get $25 for this. Let's see what size it is. Ooh, it still has the tag, size 6. And I'll just soak that in my Oxy. This is a Free People dress. I love this dress. Look at the print. It's a green and pink maxi dress. Maxi goes all the way to the floor. This is all smocked, all that elastic. And then it has shoulder ties. Intimately Free People size, medium. They have so many tags. You really have to look if you're new and learning. Like, does it say Free People somewhere? And this is tiered. A tiered floral print maxi. This is like a perfect vacation dress, resort wear. This is another Lululemon piece. I'll tell you how I find most of my Lululemon, by feel. So, okay, do you hear this? My son Torvald, who's 14, is upstairs gaming with his friends online, and sometimes I hear the funniest things. Like last night I'm laying in bed with my book, and I must have walked through and I'll catch like little phrases, and he's like, dude, bro, you have to pay your taxes. You have to pay your taxes on this land or you're gonna get this. I'm like, what video game? Are they like paying their taxes? I don't know. He has a blast, so we're gonna hear him. Anyway, I find most of my Lululemon by feel, because it's hard to find the Lululemon logo sometimes, but you can feel a light, stretchy quality. I bet you this is Pima cotton. Here's the Lulu logo. And what I do is take a photo of this, and then I use Google Images, and then it'll probably bring up Lulu Fanatics, the website, and I can go on and find the name of that piece. That really helps me sell Lulu. This is a bra brand that I love to sell, Third Love. I sell a lot of bras, around $20, $25. Third Love is a quick, fast mover. Here's some more Lululemon. Now, I got these to resell because they're a flare leg. They're not a skinny legging. They're an olive green flare leg. I just sold a pair of Lululemon, I want to say for $28. They were flare leg. I'm having a very hard time selling a skinny Lululemon legging. These ones are a size 8 in the little pocket there. So, ooh, that's my size. But I'm telling you, I'm not wearing the flare leggings. Like, everyone at my Zumba class still wears skinny leggings. I have not seen anyone at my gym in flare leggings, but I know that that's what a lot of people are wearing, right? Okay, this is Cabby. I got this is an older Cabby tag, but I got this for style. I've sold this skirt before. It is a linen skirt, and it's a tiered maxi again, and then it has this lace-up detail in the back. And if I remember correctly, this sold pretty good and pretty fast. This is an amazing brand to know in the outdoor hiking camping, and this is a really good piece by them because it's outerwear. It's cool. KUHL, women's size medium, KUHL, and it's a puffer vest. I don't think I've found a women's puffer vest by them. Now, I don't think it's down, but you want to go into a material tag when you find a vest, and it'll tell you if it's polyester filled or down filled. If it's down filled, yeah, this one's polyester, but if it's down filled, that's going to be worth a lot more money, almost in any brand, you know? You know, a lot of Lululemon and a lot of Free People. That makes me happy. This is Free People again, size small. This is a Henley top, that style of neckline, but there's something about this one. It feels very thick. Like the material on this is very thick and nice, size small. Interesting color, so you have to find somebody that loves that color. I got this for style. It's a Banana Republic top. I pick up some Banana Republic. I pick up some J. Crew, some Gap, some of these mall brands that are highly saturated. There's tons and tons and tons of them listed on eBay. If I put Banana Republic women's medium shirt, I'm probably going to get 400,000 listings. So you have to find things that differentiate your piece. I talked about this recently. These white Oxford style shirts, oversized, are very popular right now. And this one's a dolman, so it's a cropped dolman. So you can see it kind of has a bubble hem. So it's going to be cropped, and then it's going to be oversized, but with a narrower balloon sleeve. So this is a very cool style that is doing very well for me right now. I've sold it in American Eagle. I've sold it in brands, Old Navy, Gap, that you don't think of as like amazing brands, but I sold it in H&M. I've sold so many of these white kind of men's style shirts for women, oversized, crisp cotton, like a utility fit or a cropped oversized fit. Very, very popular right now. This is Adorableness. This is Minnie Bowden, which is a very good kids brand. And these with the applique sell pretty well. Like to be able to get $15 or $20 for a little kid's pre-owned t-shirt I think is awesome, but these ones with their applique do very well. This is Nicole Miller, which I was picking up all summer. I know we're now in fall, but They're only their 100% linen piece. Don't pick up this brand in general, but their 100% linen pieces have done well. This is like a collared, kind of a cool color, 100% linen top. I'll probably get $15 for that. It's not a big flipperoo, but I sold so much of some of these brands like Nicole Miller, Tahari, Sigrid Olsen, kind of basic brands, but their linen stuff did so well for me this year. These are Athleta joggers. These are a size 6, and they are the Cabo linen jogger. I don't pick up much Athleta anymore. I pass on most of it, but their joggers have done really well. So if it comes down to an elastic ankle like that, it's a jogger pant, and I'll put Athleta, women's, 6, and since 6 is a small, I might try and get small also written in my title. And I'll put Cabo, the linen jogger, and if I'll put the material, and if I have extra letters, I'll put like active wear, that kind of stuff. I always appreciate stuff like that, the brands. This is someone's like home sweet home. Look at these pictures. Look at the outfits. This is like 70s. I do not want my family pictures to end up at the bin. So if I die, will somebody please come over and handle that? I don't know what you do with them. Give them to someone in the family or shred them would be my preference. I do not want to be that person. I shouldn't be over here because I don't need any things, but that last round was so bad. I didn't find one item. A friend of mine threw me a Free People top, which was very nice of them, but I literally found nothing, and it can be like that. You can have a whole round that just stinks. But I do not need any more home decor, as you guys know. You've seen the home. It's maximalist. Okay, this is the real, true life of a bin shopper. This is the real deal. I know I show you so much amazing stuff I find, and it takes me all day, but a lot of stuff is like this. Like, here's a nice Patagonia organic cotton shirt I'd like to buy, but then I look closely and I'm like, oh, it's got a little stain. Oh, it's got multiple stains. Like, how much time am I going to spend on this? Here's a lovely Sundance shirt. Oh, I'm so happy to find this brand Sundance I love. And then it's like, oh my god, but it's so stained. You know, or there, you get it back to your cart, you're so excited and it's all ripped. Now, I'm not complaining, I'm just letting you know the reality of bin's life. I mean, it's just like, you get excited finding such good stuff and then it's a mess. This is a new to me brand. Well, no, it's new that I haven't found it. It's a brand that I've heard of a lot. The brand, which is going to be very hard to read on this tag, is Jen's Pirate Booty. Okay, so I found something really good that I thought was something else. So I thought this was just a vintage top. So I'm like, oh, look at that. Cream, and look at the crochet in the fringe. I'm like, what a cool vintage top, because the tag looks kind of, you know, laundered and it looked old. Well, no, this is Jen's Pirate Booty. I've never found this before. I'm having a hard time showing you the tag, but it says Jen's Pirate Booty. And this is a really, really good brand, B-O-O-T-Y. So some of this stuff, like if you find a dress, it's gonna sell for a couple $100s. This has some staining, but I'm not worried. I can stain treat it. What a fun, exciting find, you guys. This day is totally turned around. Do you guys recognize this little guy? And this little colorful thing? That's right, it's Smart Wool. And this is a Smart Wool hat, which I have not found before, so I don't know what they're going to sell for, but this brand sells great for great money. It's usually merino wool, like base layer stuff. Oh, for my collection of vintage, gorgeous, so gauzy, thin hanky. I roll these up and I put them like in little baskets pouring out around my house for decor. Another linen top. This one is Cynthia Rowley and it's a size large. I sold tons of this over the summer. It's still pretty hot where I am in Northern California. This is a pretty cap sleeve, pink, boxy, 100% linen top. Again, I listed for like $19.99 with best offer, and I hope to get around $14.99. We are cruising. We're almost done with this huge IKEA bag. What the heck is this? Let's see what this thing is. Oh, I looked this up. Jackie London, but Jackie is spelled differently. J-A-C-I. And this is a cashmere sweater. I assume because the tag's here, this must be the neck. And then it's got these dolman, again, really wide chest with little narrow arms. Probably looks really great on. It's probably slouchy and drapey, and that's pretty nice. Let's do our water cooler because I am yapping and my mouth is feeling like I need water. So grab your water or your tea or whatever it is you're drinking. Torvald and I, my son, walked down to get our first pumpkin spice latte of the season. Mine was decaf. I cannot tell you how much I loathe the idea of decaf. My whole life I've been such a coffee person. Coffee, I love going to the coffee shop, I love brewing it, I love the smell, absolutely everything. But I have a bad habit of drinking coffee and not being able to stick to just a little coffee. I just drink more, then I get headaches, and I've quit. I've quit, and it's been a long time. It's gotta be, what, you guys, like 6 months now? But anyway, I do feel better overall because when you drink coffee, most of us, like, you have to have it right in the morning, or I'd feel sluggish, I'd pull over at a Starbucks. It was a problem for me, but I hope it works for you and you enjoy it. And anyway, that was not what I planned on talking about at the water cooler. Let's gather around the water cooler at work, friends. What do we feel like gossiping about while we have a few minutes break from our job? I actually love the reselling job because I love all the freedom in it. I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about. Messages from buyers on eBay about measurements. If you know, you know. I'm team measurements. I put measurements in all my listings because I buy a lot of clothes online and I need measurements because I'm not a typical size whatever. So I know my measurements for jeans or tops. I know what I need for it to ensure fit. What I started a year or two ago was taking photos of the measurements and putting them in the listing. I really like doing that rather than written out. I feel like it helps me with returns and things because the buyer can see the measurements. They can't say to me, you put the measurement down wrong. It's like, no, there is the photo of the actual measurement. I think it helps people, but everyone does it differently, so do what works for you. I had 3 messages today about measurements, and I'm like, people, I put the measurements in there. But they were like more obscure measurements. Like, I had one woman with a pair of black pants, size large. Could I please have a measurement of the ankle hem? So I have to go to my inventory, take it out of my inventory bag, take the photos of the measurement of the ankle hem, send it over. It is kind of a time-consuming thing, but I want to give good customer service, and I understand if someone needs a measurement. Now, how many times do the people you provide measurements to actually buy the item? Pregnant pause for that, because most resellers know you rarely hear from those people again. But sometimes you do, sometimes you do. Then I got another measurement, request for a pair of J. Crew size 6 pants. Can I have the hip measurement across the hip? So my question to you is, and I got several more, but I'm just gonna abbreviate. Do you put all those measurements in? Like, if I have a pair of pants, I put across the waist, I put the rise, and I put the inseam. I don't put the ankle hem. I will tell you, sometimes on plus size pants I will, because I've gotten that one frequently with plus size shoppers. They want to know the opening of the leg opening hem. So I sometimes put that in there. Do you put hips? Do you put ankle? That would be a lot of measurements. It's like, and most people don't need all those. So how do you handle it? What do you do? Maybe I'll start putting more measurements. I don't know. I'm trying to like streamline my photo process though. I do it always the same way, in the same order every time so I don't mess up. I still do mess up sometimes and I'll be like, where are those measurements? Or why didn't I have the measurement? Then I have to go find it. Anyway. With men's, I got a question, a men's denim jacket, and they wanted shoulder to shoulder. Now when I do a men's business shirt, like a dress shirt, I do the sleeve, I do the shoulder, that's why I don't love, one of the reasons I don't love men's like dress shirts. But it's like, wow, this is a lot of measurements, but I get it, the person get to see or feel the item or try it on. They're just going on the information we give them, and sometimes they need more information. So it's part of the JOB, but it's not my favorite part. Anyway, I love learning from you in the comments. I love the conversations we have in the comments. I try to respond to all the comments. I don't always get to all of them, but I read them all, and let me know what you do around measurements. Okay? Here's our happy vibe moment for the day. A t-shirt that says, bunnies make me happy. Why not? So if you wear this t-shirt, everyone's gonna be like, oh, see, I don't like t-shirts that say stuff because I don't want people to come up to me and be like, oh, look at your shirt. I don't want them really looking that close. But bunnies make me happy. These look cute. I'm checking back in after the report I gave you on the bench that I was going to leave because it was so bad. I saw some friends, I started chatting. Then the next round was pretty good. And now I've been stuck here. It's now like 1:30. I was going to leave at noon, so here's the cart situation. So I have this bag that I'm taking, and then this IKEA bag. It's not all the way full, but decent IKEA bag. And then this is the pile that's driving me crazy, the maybe pile, the stuff that is like this is a Lululemon, and it's a little pullover top. It's not just like a tank. I think I just listed one like this with the thumb holes cropped, but look at this. Now I'm putting it back. Look, the staining. Sad, sad find of the day. And then this little baby Burberry. But look how stained it is. It is white, so I could probably stain treat and do an oxy. But it's so stained. Like, what did this little child do? Had a really, really good day at the park. All right. Friends, I want to give a plug to a la mode. That's where I get my Polymailers. You can see it here, a la mode mailers. They have really great prints. They're affordable. And now with the whole Poshmark not using priority anymore, we need envelopes and Polymailers to send out our stuff. So this is who I use. Look at this cute one, says thank you. This is a new one I got. And to me, it sort of looks like Southwest Aztec print. Love it. This is my all-time favorite still, though. The pink with the cheetahs or whatever they are. Anyway, I get a little bit of joy out of shipping when I choose a Polymailer like this, and I feel like I'm sending a little joy out into the world to the USPS postal worker who gets to see these mailers and the customer when it arrives at their door. So I do have a link to a la mode mailers and a discount code, The Grateful Queen, when you check out if you want to get a discount. But I really like these. I like the quality, I like the prints, I like how affordable they are. Okay, oh, there was something else in here. Oh, my friend Sarah gave me this because she didn't want to depill it. It's that same brand, Gudrun Shodrin. Someone might tell me phonetically how to say this, and whatever, I'm still gonna mess it up. This is great, it's a size large, but pet peeve of Quenby's, the tag is hanging off, and I will fix it because it bothers me. A really good brand, it just needs a little depilling, which she didn't feel like doing, and we did have a nice convo about things that end up in our needs a little work pile. I don't put things that just need to be depilled in a needs work pile. What I do is I hang it on my rack, and I'm gonna process those items that day, and I'll depill then. Like, I put things in that bin that are like, need significant help, like to be sewed or this or that. The little stuff I want to just do it right then and get it over with. It's a little button or a little stitch. Okay, these are Pottery Barn. These are gorgeous. My friend Sarah helped me find these too. Look at the back is like a paisley. These are large pillow shams. They're heavy, so they're going to be expensive to ship, but I make really good money on this stuff. Pottery Barn linen. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Pick up Pottery Barn, anything you see. I sold a pair of shams like this you guys saw in a recent video. They were Star Wars. $39.99, plus they paid like $13.50 for shipping for a couple of pillowcases. They're easy. Now, if you get into linens, I do have a linens video. Oh my god, this thing keeps falling. Let me just deal with it. Yeah, if you get into selling linens, I do have a linens video. If you get into selling like I do, like duvets and things, you do have to have a process because they're big to store, to ship, everything. So, okay, let me show you this brand new to me brand that this is probably the most valuable thing I found. They're red men's pants. But I noticed they had this little dog and I'm like, that's kind of expensive branding. And then I saw the name brand is right there too. That's expensive. So I look at the tag, Harmont and Blaine, size 50. So we've got some type of Euro sizing. So I'm like, oh, I'll look these up. Sometimes I just don't even feel like looking them up. Okay, people have these listed on eBay for $250 new. And I can't remember the exact comps for pre-owned. I've got more research to do. But for my newbies, well, look at this, Cherry Colorful Project. For my newbies, you may not know the brand Harmont and Blaine, neither did I, but learn to tell signs of quality so that you at least know to look it up. You know what I'm saying? So like I just pointed out, Euro sizing, lots of branding, good feeling fabric. If you see these style details, then say, let me bring this back to my cart. Let me take the time to pull up my phone and look it up, because that's how I've learned a lot of the best stuff. This is those other pair of XCVI shorts that I showed you. See how they have these gathered ruching kind of things going on? I'll lot those up. Denim, these are Madewell. I look up every style of Madewell because some are worth nothing. The mom jean and a size 14. So Madewell's a good brand, but their denim does not sell like it used to. So the styles, like right here, the mom jean, so good style and a good size 14. Nice wash, raw hem, which I always take photos of and note. If there's tons of fringes like this, I just trim them off before I take my photos. I keep scissors at every station. My photography, when I'm listing, I have little setups. There's always a pair of scissors, a lint roller, one of my depillers. I have the best depiller ever. It's like 20 bucks. It's in my description section below this video where all my Amazon links are. I love that thing. These are J. Jill size medium, love linen. J. Jill size medium, love linen, ivory elastic waist, boho beach pants. This is an excellent find. Would you have stopped to look this up? I see stuff like this all the time, but this one stood out. It's a men's sweatshirt with some sort of skull graphic, but I'm like, you know, to me this looks Y2K. Like, the Y2K stuff sells so great if you just put Y2K in your title. What this turns out to be, the tag says MMA Elite. This is some MMA vintage sweatshirt. So I looked these up and they're selling great. This exact one just sold on eBay for $59.99. $60 for this vintage sweatshirt. I think MMA is like some fighting business. Not so scary. A lovely woman who speaks French gave this to me. I love the generosity at the bands. People are like, I don't want to deal with it. Here, you take it. Or, hey, don't you love overalls? Here, take those. The people that know each other there, even if you don't know them that well, there's a lot of like giving each other stuff, or I heard you were looking for this, you know. This is Claudia Nicole. I don't know that brand, but it's 100% cashmere. And it's one of these scarf shawl things. I struggle sometimes to know how to list these because it's not really a scarf. It's kind of like a poncho, right? So it's like, is this a poncho sweater? It's not just a scarf. I feel like I've run into this dilemma before and I've had to decide, do I list it as a scarf or as a poncho or something? This feels amazing. Oh, hi, honey, come say hi. You haven't said hi in so long. There is Torvald. Oh my gosh. Hello. All right, I'm trying to decide about this. This is my absolute favorite, like sleepwear to sell. It's Eileen West. This brand, every nightgown I list sells for $30, and it sells within a week or so. This one just has so much staining on it. I could soak it in Oxy because it's a very light color, but see this? I'm just not sure. It is pretty light. It would probably cost me like, I don't know, $1.50, $2 to take the risk. Oh, I just can't decide. See, that's what happens. I threw a bunch of stuff back for condition issues, which I'm proud of myself for. Because I don't want to take home a bunch of stuff that needs too much work, because that takes me way too much time. I can't be spending too much time sewing buttons on or stain treating or whatever. This is a Talbot's extra large petite. Beautiful kind of aqua color. Adorable little collar on this one. Little tank. Love it. Probably 20 bucks. This has horses on it. And they're embroidered. Embroidered horsies. And this is by Anthropologie, their own line. And it's a US 12. So that's great. By Anthropologie, their own like house brand. And it is an adorable button front shirt in a good size 12 with embroidered. Real life, people. It's real life over here. As you know, if you're new, the bloopers are always at the end. As if they weren't all throughout this video the entire time. This I just got for me. I don't know what it is. The Blank Lab. But it's a nice boxy croppy. I'm so short. I don't want to wear a crop top. But I wear high-waisted jeans and I'm short enough that this will still go to like, it won't be that cropped under. I hope these fit me because I love this style. Gap. High-rise, wide-leg crop. This is so popular. That's a newer Gap tag. If you can put high-rise, wide-leg in your denim listings, it's very popular. Look at that. They're kind of a neutral color. So I want to try those on. Wishful thinking probably because I've been a 12 forever, but I have lost weight. We've got a Patagonia base layer shirt. I'm going to look at this up actually because it's a large. I think it's a women's. I don't know if it's a swim shirt with like UPF or if it's a base layer shirt because it kind of feels swimmy, like swimmy material. It is a women's large. So there's usually helpful information on the tag that might help you figure out what your item is. This is a nice mustardy color linen item. I've sold this brand a lot. Terzo Millennio, made in Italy. These are boutique items. People buy them and sell them in their boutiques. They usually sell around $20 or $25 for me for these linen tops. This one has some nice crochet lace detailing. Look at this. Oh, I wonder if I should send this to my baby nephew. Oh, 18 to 24 months. This is the North Face, which we all know can be hit or miss, but look at this. It's like a one-piece fuzzy fleece, not a snowsuit, but something like that, 18 to 24 months. Look, it has little ears. It's teal, so I think this could be boy, girl. Yeah, someone needs that. Here's another one of these sweaters, these Irish fisherman sweaters. Here's another bra. This is a very good brand also. Soma, Vanishing 360 Perfect Coverage 40D. I sell so many bras. They're really light and easy to pick up. They usually have a style name on them so you can find out what the name is because I think people, maybe they love this Vanishing bra and they don't want to pay $88 on the Soma website, so they come on eBay and get it from me for like $20 plus shipping. I ship my bras like this that have wires and pads in a box so that they don't get all smushed in shipping. Fantastic haul, right? Oh yeah, Torvald, it is. Poor kid comes downstairs and there's often me in the living room filming and taking over the whole living room. This is a cool find. This is Patagonia size large and it's this quilted stuff has been really popular, right? Has a hood. I think this is a men's large because it seems quite large. So it's organic cotton. It's called the Nina. So that'll be cool. I can find some information on this. That's a nice one. I kept one of those. I found an ivory one, didn't have a hood, and oops, it had a little bit of a flaw, so guess what? I got to keep it. Oh shoot, I got this for my baby nephew and I just sent the box. Little Tommy Bahama shorts. I just sent the box off. Oh well, I'll just start a new box for him. This is Free People Movement. This is their movement logo. And this is a women's size small. This is like their activewear line. I love the cobalt blue. And then see this, they have side ties so you can gather and ruche it up. That's a cute piece. Here's a Hannah Anderson classic dress. 120 is a size 3T. Sometimes I have to look it up if I can't remember. And this is cotton, little girl's stripy dress, probably $20 on that. I love $20 flips from the bins. This is an incredible, incredible find with a flaw. So I consulted with my reseller friends and we all said, hey, it's worth picking it up to see if you can deal with it. It's Acne Studios. Acne Studios, they make denim. It's a very trendy, expensive brand. And this is a men's t-shirt with some staining. But you should see the sold comps on some of these Acne Studios t-shirts. I was like, oh my God, people are getting like $120. Oh, I love how are you going to the bathroom now? Oh, I thought you were turning into the bathroom. Like, he's gonna go to the bathroom, flush the toilet, just keeps getting better and better. Anyway, some of these t-shirts were going for like $100. So I'm like, hey, maybe I can sell mine flawed for half that, or maybe I'll have some luck and get those stains out. Acne Studios at the bins, gotta love it. This is a surprise. Okay, look at this shirt. It's so cute. And it does have a Western theme. You see those like Aztec print and cacti and everything. What brand would you think this is? It's got totally ruffly sleeves. It's Ariat. Ariat is a Western brand, but I usually see like riding stuff. I've never seen like a ruffly shirt. I've seen some plaid button downs. Everything looks pretty Western cowboy cowgirl, but this is a really different piece by them. But that brand sells great. Oh, we have a massive bolo at the end of the video. Hopefully I already put a clip or something in. I noticed this does have some issues. It's Zyrina. And this is a gauzy top, and I think it might have some like fade or discoloration, or what is that? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yep, this is gonna need, I can't see it in person, but I see it on the camera. So this might be a flawed gem type item. This is a gorgeous brand, Vince. Very, very expensive. Retail is quite slow, but this is size small. This looks so big. 100% silk blouse in an ivory color. I think that's going to do well. And then I found a new and tagged Chico's piece. This doesn't usually happen to me. It's an older piece too. Size 3, so that's like their XL 16, 18. Long blue knit sweater. It's rayon. I thought I was gonna say it's linen. This is like a sweater tunic because it goes down to my knees. So there we go. Like, how great to have the day turn around. To start out like so rough, like, oh my God, it's hard to find stuff. And then have it turn around and get this kind of haul. There's some great brands in there. So I'm so glad I got to share it with you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Let's chat in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I don't know, Quenby. We're watching your video. You're supposed to tell us. It's in my Amazon description. It's in my Why do I do this to myself with these odd items? I know I'm going to be at home on video with you guys trying to show it, or in my garage trying to photograph it, and it's like, come on, look at this thing. Like, what's the top and what's the bottom? This little sleeve. I'm too amused by this. I feel like when I came back, I didn't... What was that weird noise? I feel like I didn't set the camera up as well. Like there's too much space above my head. I don't know. Okay, I just stopped at Starbucks for my matcha latte. That wasn't much. My reselling bestie Joni is still traveling. She's been sending me pictures, which is so great. She was in Germany last I heard. And I'm just telling you because I don't know why I tell you these things. My high school student. Now you see? Now you don't. Subscribe. Are you about to make a big loud sound? Oh my God. He comes down for a snack and sometimes it's like You're not, at least, oh, are you cooking lunch now?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we're just gonna have to deal because we don't have all day.